Hiya, I'm James, and I'm in the UK.
And I'm Lexi. I'm in the US. I just found out that applesauce isn't really a thing in the UK.
Not really. The only thing applesauce goes with over here is pork, and you very rarely see it except outside restaurants.
It's more of a snack or something that you'd put in a lunchbox than something you'd eat a bowl of with dinner. But I always have a few jars sitting around. And I like making different varieties, adding different fruits or spices to it.
You make your own recipe.
Yeah, there's an orchard near me that sells a bushel of apples for a really good price. So every fall, I make a ton of apple things. Come on, let me show you how. First, you need to peel your apples. I've got about 9 apples here, but I managed to not get the shot centered, so we'll see about that in a minute. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we? That's better. Once all your apples are peeled, you'll want to cut the cores out. They don't have to be perfectly sliced or anything. You're going to be cooking them until they're pretty much mush. You just don't want the woody cores or the seeds to get into your applesauce. Time for a little more of that YouTube magic, I think. Next, you want to peel a few pieces of lemon zest. You want to keep these kind of big and chunky because you're going to be fishing them out later. But be sure to not get any of the white pithy part. You don't want it to be bitter. I think 3's enough. Add a little bit of water to help keep it from burning once you put it on the heat. You can also add some sugar at this point, which will help pull out the juices. I ended up adding about a quarter cup. Cook this on the stove, stirring often to keep it from burning, until the apples are soft and start to fall apart as you're stirring them. You can add a little bit more water if you need to. Sorry about the camera fogging up. This is the fun part. I like my applesauce kind of chunky, so I use a potato masher to smash it up. But you want to try and fish out those pieces of lemon zest first. I'm having a bit of trouble finding them. Just smash up the apples until you get them to your desired consistency. Give it a taste to see if it needs any more sugar. I decided this did need some more sugar. That's about another quarter cup. If you think it needs some acid or brightness, you can add the juice of that lemon we zested earlier. And you can add some cinnamon to taste. I like a lot of cinnamon. I'm going to add more than that in a minute. That looks pretty good to me. At this point, put it in the fridge and enjoy. Now, you can put this in jars and can it and make it shelf stable, but that's a bit more of a process than we're going to talk about today. So, I actually made and canned a batch of this earlier and sent it to James. You have it with you, right?
Yep, I've got it right here. Let's give it a go. Oof. You can definitely smell the cinnamon in this. And the apples. It's like, let's have a look. Oh, that's good. Excuse me, I need more. You know what, Lexi? That is beautiful. You can taste the cinnamon, you can taste the sugar. The apples are very, very tart as well, which makes a nice change. Normally, the applesauce over here, it's quite bland. Now, I'm always willing to try new things, and I like that. I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10.
So you'll help me eat the 12 quarts I make of this every year?
12 quart. My God, Lexi, you go through a lot of fruit. But yes, I will help you. Well, that's all we've got time for today. If you do want to see more videos about all the things that we do and everything that we try, then it's not your first day on YouTube. You know what to do. Just press the button, give us a like, give us a subscribe.
And we'll see you next time on Big Spoon Little Spoon.